What's up guys, Down to the Brick here, and I have a very special mock here that I spent a long time on, and I feel like that you would really enjoy it. So yeah, let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I would like to ask you to subscribe if you're interested in LEGO, or if you're interested in the content that I have on my channel, or if you like this video, please consider subscribing. That'll really help me out. So for this mock, it takes place on the planet, I think it's called Tython. And this was in the Mandalorian Season 2. This was when you see the actual Boba Fett showing up, like, with his old armor on. I don't have the Boba Fett from, like, the Book of Boba Fett or the Mandalorian Season 2, so I didn't add him. But I added the artillery trooper that we saw in that scene. He did come in the Armored Marauder, which was not really accurate, but I'm really glad that they added him, so I could put him in this set because he fits right alongside the scene. I did a bit of greenery around the outside here with some of that olive green. And then over here I made the sergeant guy that just basically called out orders and commands and stuff. And I just put pauldron on him from like an old Lego Stormtrooper Sand Trooper. And then I just made a couple of Stormtroopers exiting the big transport here that I built. And let's take a look around the side. There's just another Stormtrooper back here. And then I built a little mountain in the background here. It's just a cool detail that I added. We'll take a closer look at the transport. But yeah, it's just a really nice scene that I made. And then I plopped the transport on top. So that's about it for the scene. But let's take a look at the transport. Oh, and quickly, here's a look at what it looks like without the transport here. And yeah, so pretty basic, plain. I could probably just put a bunch of troops around if I didn't want to add the transport. And here's the transport. I'm really proud of this build. I worked really hard to try to get the sort of shaping of it and how it actually looked in the movie. This is very similar to what we had with the First Order transport, but it's slightly different. So yeah, I tried to make those differences more noticeable, and I think it turned out pretty good. Let's just start with the front here. We got a really nice flat top here, and then we got a lift right here. It pops out and you can see there's a couple Stormtroopers in. I did have to build a frame for this, so there's a couple Technic pieces, and then I have a couple of these little turrets on either side, which is pretty accurate to how it looked like. Sadly, the entrance here doesn't go down any further. I would have liked it to go down like more, but it can only go down that much, so it's not terrible. But yeah. And then we move around to the back, and I know you didn't see this in the movie. I thought it would have been cool to add a back lift, just because, I don't know, another way for you to get minifigures in or out. It's basically the same as the other one. I just added it just for an easier way to get troopers out of the back. So let's take a closer look at the engines. And for the engines here, we got just some cool 1x4 tiles here in the transparent blue. I don't exactly know which one it is. And then we got some nice details on the top here. And the top right here, to me, it sort of looks like the Sith infiltrator. Just that top part, it sort of has that same shape. I added a little bit of grills here and some nice detail on the top. And to get more access to the top, I'll just quickly, oh, and this also snaps in the bridge right here. There we go. Get more entrance to the top, you just take off this piece, and then the rest of them should come off relatively easy like that. And then you can see the inside, and I could fit about 7 Stormtroopers inside, which is really cool. And you can just fit them, there's quite a bit of space there. Probably not beside each other, but just like if you rotate them, like one on one side, one on the other side, sort of like what I did there. And then you can fit them all. So I tested, I could fit all of my 7 Stormtroopers, and I could fit the little artillery guys, bomb launcher here, all of them inside. And I'll show you a shot of all of them inside. And here's a quick look of what it looks like with all 7 of them in. And the little bomb launching thing is just in the corner there. So it fits really well, so that's really cool. And yeah. So if we put it back together, and then we move it side by side from the picture and the actual build, I think it looks really accurate, and I think I did a really good job in capturing the look of this transport. And yeah, I think it looks pretty movie accurate to how it looks in The Mandalorian. Tell me what you think down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and make sure to subscribe. So with that, have a great day, and I'll see you next one.